Stop what you're doing. Look at this number, $17 trillion. That's the record-breaking, staggering figure representing the total debt held by American households today. It's a number that defines an era of reckless spending, high interest rates, and a rapidly dissolving safety net. But forget the headline. Forget the political talking points. This is not just a big number. This is the fuse to the next economic time bomb, and it's ticking down right now. For a long time, the financial media focused on the debt ceiling or national debt, but the real danger isn't on Capitol Hill. It's in your wallet. It's in the overwhelming, unsustainable debt load crushing the American consumer. We are not here to fearmonger. We are here to analyze the one critical number hiding within that $17 trillion figure, the signal that shows the U.S. economy is officially breaking. We'll break down the warning signs, compare them to the dark days of 2008, and most importantly, show you the financial shield you must deploy now. Let's isolate the most explosive component, credit card debt. For the first time in history, Americans owe over $1 trillion on credit cards alone. $1 trillion. This isn't investment leverage, this is survival debt. It's people putting groceries, rent, and necessities on plastic just to make it to the next paycheck. This is where the story gets truly terrifying. The average credit card interest rate is now hovering near 21%. Think about that. It's a financial trap designed to keep you underwater indefinitely. With inflation still high, the consumer's purchasing power is eroded, forcing them to borrow at usurious rates. It's a toxic loop. Every swipe of the card is a tiny bit of kerosene poured onto the debt fire. This massive high-interest debt mountain is a direct reflection of a struggling middle and lower class. It's the sound of the American dream being financed at 21% APR. Many people say it's just like 2008, but they are profoundly wrong. In 2008, the crisis was centered on the mortgage market, specifically subprime home loans and the complex, toxic assets built on top of them, MBS and CDOs. The pain was institutional and tied to the housing market collapse. Today, the foundation of the crisis has shifted. It is a consumer-centric, broad-based debt problem. Instead of complex derivatives, the current time bomb is built from three simple components: credit card debt, auto loans, and a new beast called Buy Now, Pay Later, BNPL. When the Fed raises rates, it doesn't just hit mortgages, it immediately slams the brakes on the consumer. The interest rates on auto loans have soared, and the cost of servicing any debt has become punitive. The core difference is this: the 2008 crisis was about asset collapse. This crisis is about income collapse and affordability collapse. If too many individuals default on unsecured personal debt, the shockwave hits the regional banks and the broader financial system just as hard. The source of the toxicity has changed, but the potential for systemic failure remains the same. Now, let's talk about the one number you absolutely must track. Forget CPI or the unemployment rate for a moment. Focus on the delinquency rate. This is the percentage of loans where borrowers are at least 90 days late on their payments. This number is the clearest, most undeniable proof of consumer stress, and right now, it is screaming an alarm. Delinquency rates for credit cards and auto loans are currently surging past levels seen even before the 2008 crisis. Subprime auto loan delinquencies, in particular, are at historic highs. People are choosing to default on their car payments, the primary means of getting to work in America, just to keep a roof over their heads or to buy food. This isn't a statistical anomaly. This is a behavioral indicator showing that the average American household has exhausted all their financial buffers. They've run out of savings. They've maxed out their credit. They are now actively choosing which bill they can afford to fail on. This is the economic breaking point. The consumer, which drives 70% of the U.S. economy, is tapped out. If you find this level of blunt, crucial financial analysis helpful, please take a second now and hit the subscribe button. We are committed to giving you the raw, unfiltered truth about the economy, the information the mainstream media often ignores. Don't face this next crisis without us. The younger generation is facing a unique kind of debt trap primarily fueled by the buy now, pay later phenomenon. BNPL is marketed as a convenient way to budget, but it is often an insidious way to normalize small, frequent debt with minimal friction. These small, interest-free loans seem harmless, but they bypass traditional credit reporting and create a shadow debt problem. People can accumulate dozens of these microloans simultaneously, creating a financial commitment that their income simply cannot sustain. When they miss a payment, the hidden fees and penalties hit hard, often without the standard consumer protections offered by credit cards. This is a crisis of financial literacy meeting a crisis of desperation. The young consumer, already struggling with crippling student loan debt and prohibitive housing costs, is being lured into a false sense of liquidity. The inevitable defaults on these shadow loans will feed back into the broader delinquency statistics, amplifying the systemic risk. The consequences of this $17 trillion debt bomb aren't just confined to bank balance sheets. They are societal. We are witnessing a profound impact on social mobility. Young families can no longer save for a down payment because their entire disposable income is being diverted to high-interest debt service. Retirement savings are being depleted. Stress, anxiety, and the complete erosion of financial hope are becoming the defining traits of the American middle class. This debt is driving inequality. While the top 1% continues to generate wealth, the average working American is locked in a relentless cycle, paying record profits to the very financial institutions that helped create the problem. It is a slow, structural destruction of financial stability. We've delivered the emergency warning. Now we deliver the solution. You cannot control the Fed, and you cannot control the global economy, but you can control your own shield. Here are the 3 non-negotiable steps to protect your personal finances from the coming debt storm. Prioritize the highest interest debt. The snowball versus avalanche method is debated, but in an environment of 21% APR, you must adopt the avalanche method. Attack and eliminate the debt with the highest interest rate first, typically credit cards. Every month you delay is thousands of dollars you give away. Build a 3-month survival emergency fund. Before you invest another dollar, you must have 3 to 6 months of living expenses secured in a high-yield savings account. In an economy that is breaking, your job security is not guaranteed. This fund is your primary line of defense against the need to incur new debt. Audit your subscription creep and BNPO commitments. Go through every recurring charge. Cut the non-essential subscriptions. Crucially, list out every buy now, pay later commitment you have. Consolidate or eliminate these immediately. They are traps designed to fractionally drain your income. The next recession will not be televised as a single catastrophic event like Lehman Brothers. It will be a slow, grinding collapse fueled by the millions of silent defaults across the American landscape. The $17 trillion debt figure is just the shadow. The surging delinquency rate is the reality. We have a choice. Wait for the crisis to become undeniable or act now to secure your financial future. The time for passive investing is over. The era of defensive, urgent financial strategy has begun. Tell us, which of the 3 steps, paying high-interest debt, building an emergency fund, or cutting subscriptions, are you prioritizing right now to prepare for the coming economic storm? Share your strategy in the comments below.